Jeremy Asbrock,
Ryan Spencer Cook, and you are watching the
Rob's Custom Shop
podcast.
Hey, Lisa from the Frehley Band and Rob's Custom Shop podcast live at Rockin' Pod Nashville 2023. How are you guys today?
We're just happy to be here at the fairgrounds because there's an ag, a farm thing going on next door. Jeremy and have to go check out some livestock and stuff, so it's a good thing.
We got really lost. We got really fucking lost yesterday.
There's a pig show and some cattle and a rodeo, so we're on our way over there after this.
I got to think about livestock. It's my outside thing.
It is.
I actually make way more money off of livestock.
That's right. Every day's funny with Ace. Okay. So they're like snowflakes. They're all beautiful and they're all way unique and different. Okay. The funniest thing I saw yesterday was a picture of Ace with his new Bentley. Okay. Did you see this?
I saw it.
Steve Brown posted a picture of Ace with his new Bentley, and they're posing, and he's saying, "Look at my new car, it's great." I had to laugh out loud because it seems more realistic to me to see Ace driving a spaceship than it does a Bentley. And I tell him that. I mean, he would laugh and agree with that, but it's just, he does funny stuff every day that you just, and we see him for such a little amount of time,
So it's like little blips.
Little blips of funny stuff. Yeah. Well, like, what's his newest one on stage?
Oh, we do the tag from Black Diamond, the end thing where he plays the solo to end the song, and we do that at the end of Cold Gin. Well, he started introducing that. Here's the tag from Black Diamond. It's just like,
They know.
they know, but like that's not the song that you intro.
Yeah. And then my other favorite new thing he's doing is I just got off the phone with Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm on his next spaceship to the moon. Who would have thought? It's every day.
I love the little impersonation there.
Everybody's noticed that anybody who's been around Ace has a version.
And I can't do impersonations. Like if I try to talk British, I sound Mexican.
we always talk British. I lived in England for 5 years.
No way.
I was stationed out there.
Yeah.
So but it's like, everywhere in America, different regions, different dialects.
Sure.
I mean, the Scottish fucking awesome, but you can't understand them shit when they're drunk.
Or when they're sober.
Ooh, what? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you ever stop, if you say fuck the queen, I mean that would be the best way.
Sure, of course.
But if you say fuck the queen, we like fucking will buy you a pint.
Really?
Oh yeah, because the Scots, they should get their...
Make a note of that.
Note to self.
We were talking a little bit about Eddie's. Was it fucking amazing?
Oh, we won't correct you on that.
I don't eat meat,
Really?
but I did that day.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
It's that good.
it was amazing. It's sort of like a reformed drug addict going on a bender.
Yeah, it was very addictive, very good.
Yeah.
I paid for it that night, the next day, but boy, it was good while it was happening.
Hey, so was it worth it? Okay, you go back.
Oh, it was my idea to go.
That was his idea.
He's such a down-to-earth, normal guy that is not like working with a rock star. And
Seems very gentle.
I wouldn't call Corabi gentle.
Corabi.
I wouldn't call him gentle, but he's very down-to-earth.
Yeah.
So it's more like hanging out with your buddy than it is like this guy that was in one of the biggest rock bands ever.
And by the way, still to this day, that is, I think, one of the best Motley records. Absolutely.
Really?
I'm a Vince fan. I mean, and I'm not picking sides.
Sure.
I like Vince and I like John. But that record,
It's very deep.
It's just awesome.
And like we worked that record up when he was doing an acoustic tour, so a lot of that was on me, and to have to like dig in to every guitar part and the harmonies and stuff, and figure out how complex all of that really is. That's why he says that. Like they put a lot of work into it.
They did.
Definitely shows.
And it was just hard. It was hard for them because it wasn't the Vince Motley Crue. So a lot of people immediately discarded it. And man, it's just such a great record.
You know, let's be honest with ourselves now that we can look at the time and history shows us it doesn't matter if Vince was in the band. They were going to have a hard time during that time, no matter what.
It was a rough time.
It was a rough time. But you being such a big Motley fan, you got to be super happy right now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know.
When I read that, I was fucking excited. After I read The Dirt like 3 times, and I just fell in love with that whole. I mean, I've always been kind of enamored by the 80s lifestyle because I was born in 1990.
I don't do hard drugs, and I never have, but that book made drugs seem like fucking fun. Like, let's do some blow, but you don't do blow. I know. But God, that sounds fun.
What's his name? Tommy Lee talking about a fucking chick squirting across the room. Yeah, I wanted to be there at that fucking party.
No, but they're killing it right now. Their tour's doing great.
I didn't actually see them. I miss them now. They just Mick Mars is.
John 5.
Okay.
We missed the tour here. We were out with Ace, so we didn't get to see
I haven't seen it.
You live in Nashville as well?
Yes.
Okay. And are you working on any projects right now?
Yeah. You just mentioned it earlier. It's called the Rock City Machine Company.
Rock City Machine.
So it's Jeremy, myself, Philip Schaus.
Okay.
We were together in Simmons Band, Ace's band, and now Philip is off with Accept,
Okay.
the metal band Accept, doing that thing full time. But in the interim, you know, we did a record with Marty Fredrickson,
Oh
who
wow.
produces Aerosmith, Motley Crue, Buck Cherry, Carrie Underwood, Mick Jagger, Struts.
It's a long, long list.
But yeah, we spent the last year, 2022, doing it but it took a while because we were on tour with Ace, Phil was on tour with Accept, Marty was making records with Buck Cherry and the Struts at the time, and Daughtry and Aaron Jones, and just imagine all of us working on those things. So it took a year, but it's done. The first single's out. You can find it on Spotify, iTunes,
YouTube, Apple Music,
Amazon,
anywhere,
Amazon.
anywhere they stream,
Yeah.
it's there.
Rock City Machine Company.
Just we had done so much together. The number one question we got all the time was, "Are you guys ever going to do anything original?" And it's sort of like we got bullied into it by the fans. It's like, well, and
We quit running out of excuses not to.
it just kind of occurred to me one day that, like, man, we've done everything. Like, what are we going to do together? Like, play for another artist? It seems like our journey will always be incomplete unless we do some original music.
And the fun thing is, as much as we love Kiss, obviously, it's a hard rock record, but it doesn't sound anything like Kiss.
Really?
It sounds like every classic rock band. You'll hear some of all the greats.
You really will. You'll hear everything from Faces to AC/DC to Van Halen. And I'm just like little
Yeah,
bits.
Def Leppard, Van Halen, yeah, man, just
Yeah.
like everybody that's great.
It's a hard rock record. Kiss fans will like it, but it doesn't sound like Kiss. Because everybody thought it would, like, oh, you were with AC/DC, so it's going to be like, you know, Love Gun Part 2 or something. And we love those records, but we didn't try to not sound like Kiss. We just wrote what we wanted to write, and it came out really well.
And I will say, every time I've heard Kiss, even if I've never heard the song, I know it's Kiss.
Absolutely.
Like a very distinctive.
That's a good thing.
Yes, absolutely, I agree with you.
Yeah.
And where can people, you guys have other social media pages?
Right now, all we have is Instagram,
Okay.
and it's Rock City Machine Co. CO, so it's ROCKCITY Machine CO.
CO.
Rock City Machine
And,
Co.
and you'll see the letters RCMC, so it's pretty easy to spot.
And I have to ask you guys, do you have a favorite make and model guitar? You're just
Oh, I'm still Gibson Les Paul custom all the way.
let's go all the way.
All the way.
Okay.
I'm kind of partial to the customs,
Okay.
and there is a difference. Like if I was, like, yeah, that's going to be my favorite of all time. Always. Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you guys.
Thanks for letting me crash. I wasn't supposed to be here.
I love it. I love your guys' energy. Thank you for bringing.
That's why I told him to come. Like, don't make me do this myself.
I didn't think I was going to be here. It's good. It worked out.
I guess you're happy. I love it.
Yeah, it's good.